All right.
Hello.
What's going on, y'all? This is the Soulstice Lounge Radio. I'm your man, Cottonelle Murkot, up in the building. We have
Blackjack.
That's right, and we got
Louyville, Phil.
Louyville, Phil. Now that's a little curve in our square.
That's the slugger. Watch out.
For real. All right, so we up in the building. This is Soulstice Lounge Radio, live and direct on YouTube. Just doing what we normally do, giving y'all some of these unsigned, beautiful artists an opportunity to be heard on this platform. All right, we got my big brother Black Swann up in the building.
What up, Swann?
We got a special guest up in the house. We got little sister Krystal, the gypsy.
Peace, gypsy.
All right. And we're going to hear something from her as we move along. What's going on, y'all? What it smell like out there?
Well, it's kind of funky right now. I mean, if you really want to talk about it, it kind of makes me nervous, the current atmosphere that we're dealing with.
What you talking about, bro? Which atmosphere?
I mean,
all of it?
Yeah, I mean, all of it. I mean, you got police individuals throwing up, white power symbols, on the low and taking pictures.
Oh, that's interesting.
They're taking pictures. They're comfortable enough that they can display their true essence.
Well, I mean, you have the flag flying over 75. Can't miss that. Well, somebody actually tried to get it taken down. And it
that's
was
not going to happen.
No, because the property is privately owned.
Correct.
So the story is.
Exactly. The property is not only privately owned, but do you know that there are airplanes flying out of that property as we speak right now?
Oh, we in some old CIA shit up in this mug. Oh, hold on.
Well, what do you know? We know.
Somebody told me that told somebody.
That's always how it goes down.
Well, all I'm saying is anything said by this individual over here has nothing to do or reflection on Soulstice Lounge Radio.
That is what they call a disclaimer, y'all. So anything that Brother Phil says, hey, it's all on me. I take ownership of it. And right now, I'm just glad to have a platform to express myself.
Indeed, brother.
Well, let me tell y'all, y'all.
What's up?
This is Soulstice Lounge
Radio.
Yes, it is. No question. We got some amazing artists we're going to play for y'all.
I can't wait.
Dig? We got something special from little sister Krystal over there. We got Eyes Africa. We got Shael and Blackjack, Zuri Wilson, Wally B, Vic Vega. We got Michael Joe May. We got Twin Squid.
Wait.
Yes?
I want the whole lineup down.
Well, I'm just giving jokers a little taste. Because,
just a little.
We got Ronnie Phelps up
See
on
what I'm
this
saying?
thing.
You back on the list. You back on the list.
Hold on, wait a minute. Back up. Hold on. Ronnie Phelps?
Ronnie Phelps, that's right.
Sarasota.
WM.
Yes.
WRBA.
Ronnie
What?
Phelps.
WRBA Radio 105.7.
That Ronnie Phelps. Okay, we about to get it in. It's about to be a nice show, y'all. Y'all gonna have to check it out.
And we're gonna kick it off with none other than Brother Wally B, y'all. For real. We thank y'all for tuning in. Keep on rocking with us. Let's see where this thing goes.
Let's do it.
All right.
December 30th, 1976. The year I came to exist also saw Rubber Band Man by the Spinners become a national hit and thus predict the story of my life. Able to bounce back after my brother saw me for the first time and told my parents to take me back to the hospital because he thought I was white. And although I didn't know it then, that comment started my journey of me always trying to figure out where I fit in. Quiet, shy, and reserved. A demeanor that left my parents perturbed because the two siblings above me had no problems expressing how they feel. Okay, I'm being modest. They were hell on wheels, and since I seemed to be an anomaly, the speculation was that I was probably, special. In a short bus with tinted windows kind of way. My mother had me at 34, so maybe they waited too late, but after high marks on my IQ test, any thoughts about mental instability were put to rest. The summers found me regularly dressed in a Jimmy John's Buccaneer t-shirt, corduroy shorts, striped tool socks, and cowboy boots at the age of 2. Hook sliding my green machine big wheel under the street lights before running into the house to watch Dukes of Hazzard on a Friday night. Intoxicated by the smell of my father frying catfish with Hall & Oates kisses on my lips, swimming around in my head. Always thinking about girls, the gift and the curse. Always around them, but it was always at church. Didn't matter much anyway, because when it came to girls, I never knew what to say and never knew how to say it, but displayed it like a young Forrest Gump. Clumsy and mute, which some girls found cute behavior, but of course they didn't tell me that until 15 years later. Meanwhile, I would call up the radio station and do song dedications for girls that never even knew I existed. I Miss You by Climax and One More Night by Phil Collins were called in 1985, just before I turned 9. Right around the time we were threatened by Hurricane Elena. A short while later, my principal at elementary school came into our classroom to share the news that the Space Shuttle Challenger exploded, which reinforced my fear of death. So I engulfed myself in music, used it to compensate for my lack of self-esteem and social skills. And I'm still proud of the fact that I was a teenager during both the golden eras of rap, from 87 to 89 and from 92 to 95, from Big Daddy Kane to G-Thing, from Poison Clan to Redman, from EPMD to Steady B, Cool C, and EST. I stayed up late to watch Yo MTV, but I was lost, rocking a rayon shirt, S-curl, African medallion, and travel fox that I copped from Soul Train, along with the t-shirt with the airbrush name on the back. Humiliated because apparently I should have been good at basketball just because I was black, or so thought my classmates in private school. Increasingly suicidal and reclusive until I discovered another tool in 1989, assigned by my English teacher to start a personal journal. But to me, that sounded like a diary, and dudes didn't do that unless you wanted to be considered gay or it affected your grades. So for 2 weeks straight, I stared at a page unable to lie my way through. So I decided to write the truth with no holds barred and no regard for my self-fabricated reputation that I hated myself for faking. And through my words, an unexpected suppressed poet emerged, fueled by isolation, hormonal imbalance, and Straight Outta Compton by NWA. Took my first alcoholic drink between 9th and 10th grade after watching Boys to Men on stage at Busch Gardens, right before starting high school in 1991. At that time, rap was becoming less fun because it was more about the money than the message. But I still bought my taste for Musicland every other weekend. Snuck into movies to see Juice at the mall. Didn't take my sophomore year seriously at all until I went to an end-of-the-year academic awards banquet and my name wasn't called. I went home disgusted with myself. Listened to Nirvana and A Tribe Called Quest for hours. I was 15. Didn't know who I was or who I wanted to be. I just knew that I wanted to be somebody well known, or at the very least have a report card that I could be proud to take home. So I made a promise to myself on that day that I was gonna make better grades. And for the next 2 years or 8-9 weeks, I never made anything less than a C. And by 1993, I was convinced that I could go to college for free. Was shocked when I found out that there were actually some girls that were attracted to me. Anyway, I traded in my beige church van and headed off to fam in the fall of 1994. Biggie, Snoop, Outkast, Wu-Tang Clan, Scarface, and Craig Mack were killing rap. My East Coast cats turned me on to Nas. My people from Alabama and Louisiana introduced me to Mystical, Juvenile, 8-Ball, and MJG. I was one of the top cadets in ROTC, but my love for alcohol would come back to haunt me. Good student though, faithfully went to class, but also party during the week. Then would go to the Waffle House or Guthrie's to eat, which made it harder for me to get up for PT or physical training. Same when it came down to going to church. First heard Hit 'Em Up in Miami at Goon Bay about 3 months before Pop died. Found out B.I.G. got killed in a drive-by the Sunday before our spring break in 1997. Left in June of that same year to attend military advanced camp training out west, and I failed the physical fitness test. Lost my scholarship. Lost my future career as an officer in the U.S. Army as I recall all the warnings that I ignored. Too embarrassed to seek the Lord, but I did it anyway. Long story short, he allowed me to graduate cum laude in December of 1998. Almost 22 years to the date of my birth. At that time, Lauryn Hill was the most popular black woman on earth, yes, even more popular than Oprah. And instead of me becoming a soldier, I sold insurance for Allstate. Struggled trying to find my way as a college grad. Was back and forth between Tampa and Tallahassee because I was in love, missed the college life, and it didn't cost so much to buy gas. Fast forward to December 30th, 2006. 30 years going by quick, but not so swift that I can't remember. Remember how when me and my wife were dating one another, we would put love songs on mixtapes and send them to one another. Remember how at our wedding, the DJ accidentally played Your Love is a 187? Remember my daughter being born on January 15, 2003, and we watched the Bucks win the Super Bowl. And now we affectionately call that the day that hell froze. Yes, the years have gone by quick, but not so swift that I can ever forget the moments and the music, the valleys that it seemed I would never come out of, and the peaks that I tried to make last forever, like Keith's first records, like the mistakes that put me in spiritual and physical debt, yet Christ paid it all, and I still stumble and fall sometimes, but I'm slowly getting my legs under me, and I always bounce back like the original rubber band man that I am, with no 24s or a hustle that's grand, just a plan to reflect on all of the issues and plights that caused me to write, and all of the songs and the stories that make up the soundtrack of my life, so keep listening.
What it is, world. When I want to get down with the get down, I tune in to Soulstice Lounge Radio. Now can you get down with the get down? Get down, get down, get down, get down, get down.
Sound nice.
All I'm saying is, hey, I find it so hard to believe that there are so many unsigned artists with so much talent. It is crazy.
Is it?
Yeah,
They're
man.
not looking for talent.
They're not looking for talent. That's a terrible thing.
It is.
You know what I mean? Because we are being flooded right now. From the left, the right, the up, the down. It's coming from every which direction.
Garbage.
You know what? I heard a country song
What?
with auto-tune.
Oh, wow.
What the hell?
A country song with auto-tune.
Everybody wants to sing. I want to sing. I mean, I want to do auto-tune, but that's just it. I got to deal
Look.
with the fact I can't sing.
No, but I'm saying you got singers who actually can sing who are using auto-tune. You know what I mean?
It's
Well, that sounds like programming to me.
Yeah.
Well, I guess they trying to get you adjusted to dealing with androids and robots, because you definitely can't get an operator.
What was it? The iMachine or something like
Yo,
that?
all I'm saying is, man, if you gonna call me or I need to call you, I don't want to talk to no robot sounding.
No.
Narration ridiculous. No. Hey, come on, man. Folks losing jobs like this, you dig?
Well, you know, now I heard they got more jobs and they got people to fill them.
Well, that's what it is, yo. For real.
So
But
I
look,
guess you got to ask yourself the question, why is that? So now all of a sudden it's actually flipped to the point to where you have more jobs than you have able-bodied humans to sit in a seat or actually pick up a tool and function because you've never trained them.
What it is, world.
yeah. That works. Now,
Yes.
hey, so about the artist that just played. All right. First up, we had my man Wally B. Wally B. That's right, the founder of Heard 'Em Say Poetry.
Heard him say poetry.
And they got a lot of young poets that came
they do.
through that, that corridor, that aisle, that walk, and great poets. You know what I mean? I kid you not. And after that, we had Twin Spirit, and that was a crazy.
Man,
that was a crazy
can
song.
you give me a little bit more background on Twin Spirit?
Twin Spirit out of the northern section, you know what I'm saying? North Carolina area and whatnot. Beautiful voice. I don't know the sister personally, you know what I mean? But that's where we came in contact with the music, you know what I mean? Because Soulstice Lounge Radio is open. If there are artists out there who got something to say, got something to share, that's got something as far as content, some compassion, some genuine feel to it, you know what I mean? We
I
play
guess
it.
what you're
So they
saying
sent it
in a corporate kind of way, well, actually, I'll remove the corporate from it. Look, if you've got something to say that can actually raise people up, get people moving in a direction that is positive for them, Soulstice Lounge Radio is for you.
Well,
If
listen, I'm sorry.
well, okay, all right, just one moment. For you individuals out there that mumble, stumble, rumble, however you do it over your words, and then once you actually put those words together, my mind is actually changed to leather. Please just relax. Release. It's gonna be all right.
It's gonna be
all right.
Well, let's get back down to the get down. Yo,
Do
next
it.
artist I'm about to roll up into
Who we
is
got?
your man, Eyes Africa.
That's what's up.
Africa.
All right? And let's just let it do what it do.
Rock.
There was a gathering of the presidents at this year's Players Ball. A gathering of the murderers and the killers, y'all. Psycho sex you in, dog you out style. Hit you from the back, crazy brain poison. Spreading disease between two heavy slices of 7 continental memory lapse prostitute people. Players love soft tissue. Crack the cranium, hard-headed dead men are their favorite. Take them to Devil's Kitchen, the fire's hot, the harvest is ripe. Most players got a big-ass appetite. They swallows 400 years or so. Cough up your memory from a white perspective. But players are black too. Who you? No, not like you. They don't like you. you. Why fight you? Won't let you bleed to death, cause players need more niggas like you. Jigaboo pie, ready to die, walk and talk people. Lynchmen, henchmen, you'll never be equal with no player. Dr. Dahmer. Dr. Dahmer, the PhD philosopher, philanthropist. Dr. Dahmer really loved, yes, he really dug those Africans. Ran across the world for Africans. In Kemet, found a pharaoh, ate his ashes. Dr. Dahmer, yes, he really loved, yes, he really dug those Africans. Indeed, loved and cherished their seed. I got a feeling that is why sun-dried testicles are hanging from his ceiling. Dr. Dahmer was a farmer. He had a plantation, invited all his slaves to dinner just so he could raise his vibration. Dr. Dahmer, kind enough to let the negress nurse his young. It's no wonder Dr. Dahmer now appreciates the drum. Dr. Dahmer, catching cancer from the sun. Oh, so close to being African, he can taste it with your tongue.
Yeah. If this was suddenly real.
But that's the whole tragic point, my friends. What would I do
If this was suddenly real.
if I could suddenly feel and to know once again
If this was suddenly real.
that what I feel is real? I could cry, I could smile, I might lay back for a while. Tell me what would I do if I could feel?
Yeah. If this was suddenly real. What would I do if I could suddenly feel? What would I do if this was suddenly real? Would I go or would I suddenly yield? If the offer is right, I'm signing a deal. If I could get a dime for every time I speak my mind, I would save the world one word at a time. My lyrics and rhymes fulfill the nasty lines. Unstoppable, any mountain I can climb. Can't afford to be lost for words are speechless. Music is my strength, but it's also my weakness. Know what I mean when I say that I breathe this. Blood, sweat, and tears is the cost to achieve this. Formidable intellect since my birth. Hit or drop jewels, leave my mark on the earth. Song after song, verse after verse. It's my thirst. If I could feel, my heart would beat like a drum. Feel the energy from the crowd like a strum. On stage, the music and I are one. Feel the vibrations like a symphony's hum. If this was real, I would see my name in lights. I would seize the days and seize all the nights. Blessed and grateful for the rest of my life. And my moms can see that her star shines bright. So no one do rewinds and no U-turns. Regrets to useless emotions. So I've learned producing and rapping are skills that I've honed. All I need is one beat and one microphone. Cause it's not easy for a lady in this industry. Cats wanna try by or get next to me. Haters and naysayers, they wanna get the best of me. What they don't know is they can't stop my destiny. Yeah. If this was suddenly real. Yeah. If this was suddenly real. Yeah. If this was suddenly real.
I kiss mommy on the cheek and yell at 6-year-olds, "See you later. I love you, mommy." You'd think we were going far apart, journey like Lewis and Clark, but I was only going to the carport, back before dark. I played in dirt and no, I'd never stop. Draw 10 squares and you know I'd hop. For me, swords were made out of the best sticks. 'Cause in years old, I was still only 6. Fast forward 8 more and I end up like this. The hopscotch board remembers my feet. The frisbee recalls my throw. But get those childish things out of my face, 'cause I'm lost at sea in cyberspace. To south of the equator, just left of Ursa Major, and a right turn at the Milky Way. In a galaxy far, far away, I stay in a teenage dimension, and the question is, why would I pay attention to the sunshine when I got a pair of beats pouring rhymes into my mind? And it's time for me to grab my laptop. I don't know what I'm about to do, so long as I don't have to talk to you, or her, or him, or they, or we, and clearly it isn't important unless it's in my newsfeed. Rachel and Sabrina are now friends. Really, Rachel? 'Cause I heard that's the 1433rd. How many friends do we need? And so suddenly, everyone's a starving artist, dying to get likes on photos and panic attacking when they run out of gigs. I guess you should have went unlimited. My tongue remembers lemonade so sweet, and the jump rope recalls my grip. But get those childish things out of my face, 'cause I'm lost at sea in cyberspace. See, the cutie over there gives me a nod, says I have a nice bod, but I'm late for work at the Geek Squad. Not too far, I get in my smart car where there's only enough room for me, myself, and iPhone, iPad, iPod. The crises and crosses of the World Wide Web lead me to losses. I could never stand my bosses. Why can't I text at the table? What do you mean technology is making me unstable? It's not just me, it's the entire generation gonna join up and form a Star Trek nation where hopscotch becomes hotspot and fiber optic cables leave the jump rope with no hope. No one ever climbs a tree to hide and seek, because we'd much rather play a game of phone tag. And without person-to-person relations, this isn't anarchy. I used to have, and you used to have, an intact reality, but we'd much rather live in a social world that's shattering into chat rooms and Facebook groups covering nothing and nobody's, what, where's, and who's. I can hear the cries of my childhood singing the blues. And now I'd fight with all my might just to get back to a night when a 10-year-old boy still had the notion that the ideal circle in motion lied on either side of pedals, underneath handlebars, and behind a seat, not under the word loading spinning infinitely. This society is moving way too fast. Someone should press the restart before we override and crash. But in the meantime, I'm doing me. I'm free, and social media and technology will not run me. Word, word, word.
This is Soulstice Lounge Radio, live and direct on YouTube.
It's in the word that we get chosen.
Time to make moves.
We gotta all wake up, cuz
It's time to walk
to my king and queen.
Hear what we talking about.
Bondage is powerful, it starts in the mind. Baby girl, understand, your beauty is divine. Respect yourself, because you are a queen. I know times are different, don't try to be what's on TV. Know thyself, let the truth engulf you. You are the earth that birthed life, the strength, the love, the heart and soul of every family. Take back what you are, don't let the world desecrate you. Defame you cause they already hate you. Shine bright, even when they trying to shade you. Just know the sun and the earth made you. Wise words from your pops, just only you can save you.
My little king, you have so much room to grow. Mind, body, and soul. With knowledge, let it flow. Don't be blinded, because the world tells you different. The enemy can't win unless you fall victim. See, they know who you are and what you can become. A nation more powerful, way past imagination. You have God in you, just let him shine through. Open your eyes, young man, it's just started for you.
We are the truth. We live and prove. It's in the word that we get
Time to
chosen.
make moves.
We gotta all wake up, cuz
It's time to walk
to my king and queen. Hear what we talking about. We are the truth. We live and prove. It's in the word that we get
Time to
chosen.
make moves.
We gotta all wake up, cuz
It's time to walk
to my king and queen. Hear what we talking about.
A queen you are.
King nobility, your name.
Learn to understand. Stand up for yourself.
We are the first line of defense.
But handle self with class.
Try to stay humble.
Hold your head up high.
Stand your ground,
You reach for the
The
stars.
world is yours.
The sky ain't the limit.
We was given the universe.
Remember who we are.
How that sound? How that sound?
Welcome to the Soulstice Lounge Radio, and we are about to kick this thing off. So cool. That is crazy, 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 crazy. That is what I'm talking about. Soulstice Lounge style, y'all. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Blackjack?
Oh, you know me, multitasking again today.
That's what you do, baby. That is what you do. So, you know, what we just heard from Sister Red Days.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
One of my favorites.
Family members, you know what I mean? That then after that was Jamie with Reality, her Reality. All right. Now Jamie, with that little light voice right there, came up out of Heard Him Say Poetry, Wally B's groups. All right, so that was nice.
That was nice.
That's right. And right before us, we had none other than Lyrica Love and our man Utmost.
The family right there.
Utmost. Word up with the little chocolate chip. They got them a brand new little chocolate chip.
she's so
Congratulations. She is a beautiful little thing. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. All right, so look, we got a special guest up in the building, up in here. Who
Yes,
we got?
we do.
We got. Who you?
I'm Gypsy. Can you hear me?
Can I hear you? Speak up a little bit.
This is Gypsy.
Okay,
I'm in
what's
the
going
building.
Okay, Gypsy, what's up? Tell us a little about your get down.
Well, I'm originally from West Tampa, originally from this area, and I've been doing poetry, spoken word in the Tampa Bay area for about 13 years. I used to do LA Soul with you guys back in the day, USF Poets. I do spoken words a little bit now. I actually joined Soulful Expressions recently as a runway model and a spoken word artist there. So, and I got a book coming out called Evolution of Poetry. Basically, an evolution of every step of life I've been through written word.
Okay.
So I'm excited about that and hopes that that'll come out here in the next month.
And what's the name of the book again?
It's called The Evolution of Poetry.
The Evolution of Poetry. Well, looking forward to that.
That's what I'm talking about. I guess it's about time to start evolving and whatnot. You know what I'm saying?
Doing something. We got to do something.
Well, that's
Yes,
what's going
yes,
on, boy.
yes.
But the thing is it natural evolution or self-evolution?
It's self-evolution of the written word from within here.
Okay. Well, let's walk with that. Well, Gypsy, we got a piece from you. We only have one piece for you.
Of course.
You know what I mean? But we look forward to you getting some more work to us.
Yes.
So, before we even go into your piece, I got a question for you. What do you think of the show?
I love it. I've been enjoying being back here with y'all, listen to y'all talk, listen to the radio, loving the artists, the Unsigned artists. I do agree they should be signed. There's so many talented people out there that should be signed for sure.
Come on now. That's what I'm talking about.
That's what
All right, so this piece you got for us is called Who I Am.
Who I Am. It's basically about who I am, where I come from, my roots of who I am.
All right. Well, let's be transparent then.
Okay. Well, are you ready to go into it? I'm saying, is there somebody you want to shout out or anything, you know what I mean? Let them know where you're at, what you're doing.
I'm not shouting anybody out right now. I don't know who to shout out, but realness, I don't know who to shout out, but I'm just so excited that I'm on this, that I'm getting this opportunity today. I'm
We're
excited.
glad to have you.
I'm so excited.
This is Soulstice Lounge
Radio.
And we're about to go into something
Fantastic.
a little bit fantastic. That's what they say, right? That's what they say, right?
That's what they say.
Let's see where it goes.
Who I am. I am a story yet to be written, a face never forgotten. My exterior is as strong as steel, while my interior is as soft as cotton. My blood flows in mixtures that started at the top of the tree. Ancestors had chronicles that eventually led to the making of me. They say powerful words in a little girl such as I. Then again, sirens of ancient Greece brought sinuous men down to their knees. I am sexual revolution, widespread youth pollution. The next chapter of the movement. Dr. King, I am the living dream. Maya Angelou, I am that woman phenomenally. With Taino and African roots, my grandmother preached to me. Nostradamus, a prophecy in the making, in the dawn of a new creation. Who I am is more than empathy, more than words written down on poetry. I am a battle of good and evil, above average, because this girl ain't most people. Not a follower, but a trendsetter, staying unpredictable as the weather. Every day, striving to get better. So, what's my legacy? How will they remember me? Not as just a woman of color, or a lesbian, but as a mother and provider, a survivor. What struggles I go through will be but history to you. I will be but a chapter and a page, not part of their reality, and that's how it should be. So when she researches her ancestral tree, I will be but in the middle of her legacy, and maybe she'll be the one who remembers me.
All right. That was
Wonderful
Gypsy,
piece,
y'all.
Powerful piece.
Thank you so much. I really do hope you guys liked it.
Absolutely. Always good to hear honesty, a little bit of vulnerability. Good artist.
It actually took me 2 years to write that piece. Like, I started writing that, and I was trying to figure out who I was, like, again, as like evolution of self, and then just the things that I do. So, that actually became one of my favorite pieces to perform at spoken word events.
Well, it's gonna soon be requested. They'll be screaming at you, "Do I am?"
I hope so.
And don't forget the music.
Right.
That's that Soulstice Lounge thing, y'all. For real. We're glad that y'all tuning in and you tuning up. You dig? And that's exactly what you do. When you tune in to us, trust and believe, you're going to tune up.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Not turn up. Not to be confused with turn up.
No.
We tune up.
You better right. You know what I'm saying?
Turn up greens.
See what I'm saying? That's all we need. That's all we need.
That's the only kind of turn up I'm talking about.
Well, all right, y'all. Let's keep the show moving. Let's keep this thing rocking. The next artist coming up, you know what I mean? It's going to be none other than the UK girls.
Okay.
Be free.
I want to sing.
Cotton Chin. This is the Soulstice Lounge.
You know, sometimes
Yeah.
I want to be free, you know, like a
Gliding over the undercurrents like a baby drifting off to rest to a smooth lullaby. You know, like a laid-back night or a rainy day. You can just sit back and watch the clouds.
Cotton chin.
Have you ever noticed when you're in love, somebody else wants you? Evolutionary changes show Children's faces, but what do we do? Be free. Let your soul take you places that you wanna be. Let your mind take you places where you wanna be. Let your soul take you places that you wanna be. Be free. Teach you, tell the world how it's gonna be. Don't jump upon the ride of life. Stand tall, make your own story. Be free. Let your soul take you places that you wanna be. Let your mind take you places where you wanna be. Let your soul take you places where you wanna be.
Little brother on the corner calling me, yo, done. I'm like, chill. I ain't even start yet. Spark another L. I'ma let these people know about the hell that I've been dealing with for so many years. I'm talking good years and bad years. Same pain and same tears all over the world. Artificial compassion, the preacher stashing. I'm just trying to eat and shit on the world. Loving the girls, no disguise to the speech. It's up to each one, teach one. If you blessed to reach one, then reach one. Let's move on to the next LP. New York to Miami. I just wanna be free.
We should be uplifted by God, 'cause we are all gifted. All things happen for a reason. Do you believe our steps are all fated? Be free. Let your soul take you places that you wanna be. Let your mind take you places where you wanna be. Let your soul take you places that you wanna be. Be free. See, life ain't but a blink of an eye, but time will purify. One thing could be your vein. How many does your soul contain?
You are the bone of my bone and the flesh of my flesh. I love you more every day. I could never love you any less. You are my everything. You pick me up when I'm down. You make me smile when I frown. You're the beating to my heart. That's why I've got to have you around. You are my everything. You've been there for the better, been there for the worse. It seems like before you came along, my life was constantly cursed. Everything I touched crumbled, it was constantly night. I guess it's true, only you can make the world seem bright. We go together like an outlet and plug. Me without you is like Valentine's Day with no love. Because your LOVE is only for ME, I guess it's true, it wouldn't be a ME without a you. You're the reason why I get up, the reason why I go on, the reason why when I'm feeling down and out I carry on. got my heart in your hand, please don't break it. And with you by my side, I ain't got no choice but to make it. I agree we don't always see eye to eye. If you show me one couple that do, I can show you one couple that's living a lie. Nisi, I lay my life down for you just in case you haven't heard. With you, my spirit soars free like a bird.
This is your girl, Lyrical Love, and I am listening to Soulstice Lounge. Y'all check it out.
Your calculated moves is overrated. I'm a lioness, unleashed, anticipated. You my prey, and I waited. Ready to bleed you like a stuck pig. Roast you and take the money. I'm burning both ends. My fuse is short and lit quick. Blow the roof, get it smoking. Got you huffing like a big bad wolf, but I'm stacked like bricks. Inconceivably relentless, lyrically resilient. My skills is brilliant. Shining light on your darkness. See the vision of my lethal delivery executed flawlessly. You live in prophecy, epically distorting casualties in mass proportions with your nigga wizardry. Unexpectedly, revenge is served cold, be it Benny Blanco or the Kansas City Shuffle. The game is a hustle, so I stand with my people, holding ground at zero. Circulate like the Hubble peak, higher kingdom crumble into pieces. Make my day, give me a reason. You fair game, and it's open season. You in scope, I'll be the point to your hollow. Peep you creeping in the shadows. When I catch you sleeping, I got my hand on the cradle.
Speaking with my mouth closed tight like it's the weekend. Saturday brought Sunday, Sabbath either for deacons. Pastor preaching while we're seeking the descendant of a beacon of light. Swimming in Sprite, lemon, lime lights, decent. Bright spots beaming bright while y'all pouring syrups light. If it's spill, you know the deal. The drill begins with fire alarm. One half of the Parmesan in Cotton's eyes. I peeped the leaning of the iris. I was not surprised. Got high viscosities and no apologies. A mixed bag of propicals also brought an obstacle too. I'm a gift, rap a gag gift. And remind you not to choke and miss the competition when winners is only currency. Encourage me, insensitive, not to live for incentive seed. Value in sweet spots and egots for days. Cause we sought replays and we don't know what you don't want when you're jaded. Maybe if I jacked your deal, you stop jacking my style. Blackjack on the left's opposite. We'll get it right, I'm sorry. No Robert Horry with the big shot. Boy, you better bob and weave before you get got. Egots for days. Cause we sought the better side of life when we just want to slice a pie. 3.145 was what I needed to achieve before I arrived. I thrive inside of the mind of a maker. Plenty envy if I ever got an Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, or Tony, Tone, and Pasta. But don't say
said you living real big,
but you broke as shit.
Said your girl was a dime,
she an average bitch.
Said you ride on them things
and them switches flip,
but it's a hoopty whip.
Nigga, use a trip.
Yo, you're not rocking with the best on the Soulstice Lounge. Radio. This is Nova Supreme, the Antarctic arsonist and original cotton gin affiliate. You know what time it is.
That's right, y'all. This is Soulstice Lounge, and you ought to know what time it is.
You better know.
Yo, what's up? Yo, what? Brother Kentucky. What
Brother
it is?
Kentucky, is that how you address me?
Excuse me?
Look, let me clarify this for y'all. Just so you know, there's the state of Kentucky, and then there's Louisville.
Okay, you gotta say it right too. It's Louisville.
It's Louisville.
It's Louisville.
You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, Louisville.
Okay.
It's Louisville.
Louisville, Kentucky.
For those folks at the root, Louisville. Now I'm gonna tell you, some of the hardest riders, some of the hardest gliders, and come up out of that city right there.
You ain't lying. Didn't New Birth come up out of there?
New Birth?
Yeah.
New Birth? Yes, they did.
Okay then.
What, Maceo Parker? Maceo Parker from Louyville. He ran with James Brown for a little bit.
Okay. You ain't got to get all offensive,
No,
grabbing your gun and everything, brother.
You know what?
I'm just saying.
Slow your roll. You on Soulstice
I'm
Lounge.
just saying that there's a lot of wealth in the Commonwealth. That's all.
Well, that's what's up, yo. Well, let's keep this thing moving. Let's keep this Soulstice Lounge thing going. Now, you know, we had the UK girls get down right there.
We did.
Yes, we did. And we also had Shael and Blackjack. That's Shael
that
from
was
Parmesan. They call themselves X9, but you know, I like to
X9.
call them Parmesan because they
Right.
cheesy like that. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real.
Right.
But yo, next up on the lineup, let's rock with our sister Dynasty, who is on the European tour as we speak.
This is a treat.
For
Well,
real.
let's go in. This is Soulstice Lounge,
Radio.
and let's do this. Classic style, that's right, y'all. Uptown, big ups, big shouts to New York City, all the way across the board, down to the bottom. Ayo, Die, talk about it.
Run it.
You ain't the first, but you're gonna be the last one. Coming round here trying to pull a fast one. DY putting them on blast. Unseen why we cry over cause of passion. But I can't keep going round and round. Told myself I'd never let another bring me down. I gave you my heart, you return that. I gave you my love, son, you burn that. But it was all good just a week ago. Now you sound crazy like a speaker blown. I don't wanna hear that noise, gotta be kidding. Second chance for the 25th time, keep forgetting like, man, listen, ain't gonna be the one that you dissing, but I will be the one that you missing. Believe that, I'll have you wishing you listened after. It's crazy. It was like 3 a.m. I'm making your sandwich. Next day, wonder where my man is. Damn it. Explain how you always coming with the damage. I don't know ethic though, never understand it. All good, you busy loving her, she busy planning. Sitting there scheming, elevating the standards. I'ma be the last chick standing. Why you stressing out? Cause your boo was so demanding. Man, I remember when I made you laugh. When I was down to my last, still gave you half. Came home and I ran your bath. Never thought that you would be the one who would feel my wrath. But man, listen, ain't gonna be the one that you dissing, but I will be the one that you missing. Believe that, I'll have you wishing you listened. Man, listen, ain't gonna be the one that you dissing, but I will be the one that you missing. Believe that, I'll have you wishing you listened after. Keep laughing. This is how it goes. Everybody say they trust, but they really don't. Everybody know they lust, but they really hope that it'll transform into something dope. I can write pages, going through the stages. It's really the little things, it ain't nothing major. That'll make you run and give your heart to a stranger. Think you know what everything's about. Got it all figured out till you meet that one person that'll change you. Elevator love, going up, going down, getting stuck in the middle. Hearts plummet to the ground, and we try to work around our influences. We ain't the first to be doing this. There ain't nothing new to this. So, man, listen, ain't gonna be the one that you dissing, but I will be the one that you missing. Believe that, I'll have you wishing you listened after. Yep.
know I try to be the best that I can. Sometimes that's not easy. So many things get in the way. My job, my kids, my family, you see. So what I have to take in the little time to be in places like this one here. You see, I draw my energy off of you and you and you and you and you and you and you. It's easy to be. This time I say it's easy to be. This time pre-programmed from birth, my mother's womb I was. Didn't know, didn't have a clue. I'd be sitting or standing in front of all of you tonight, but I must say, seems easy to be, and it is easy to be right here. I'm glad I see you in the light that I do. Lots of rays of sun. I'm just allowed to lose control. Everybody knows it's easy to be right here.
All right, y'all.
Yes,
That's what I'm
yes.
talking about. Soulstice Lounge live and direct. What's going on, family?
I am definitely enjoying the show.
You enjoying the show? Well, I'm glad that you're enjoying the show. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, well, thank
You know, we had Shot L in Blackjack.
Oh, that was
all
rough.
right. That was something that was new. By then, they put that together a little while ago.
Thoroughly enjoyed.
It was a good walk. And then we had Sister Dynasty,
Right.
New York,
She
Queens
banged it out.
own.
She banged it
Man,
out.
what?
That
She's
was just,
consistent.
I'm just saying.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did. And then we had my brother, Sarasota's own,
Sarasota's own.
WRBA,
Yes.
Mr. Ronnie Phelps.
Ronnie Phelps. What's up, Ronnie?
What's up, Ronnie?
We love you, Ronnie.
Yes, indeed. Yes,
Believe
indeed.
that.
Yo, we want to thank Krystal, Little Gypsy, for coming up
Thank
in
you
here.
so
doing
much.
her thing,
Yes, indeed.
You know what I'm
Thank you for
saying?
blessing
Real,
us, sis.
real.
We appreciate
Hey,
it.
yo, you know what? I haven't heard from Brother Swann. I need to hear something from Brother Swann. What is going on with Brother Swann? Swann, can you let us know what's going on over here, bro?
Come on,
Can you
step
come
to the
on
mic,
to
Swann.
the
Where you
mic,
at?
Swann? Come out of the VIP booth, please.
Yes, please.
You know what I'm saying? I think he's over there updating
on.
his status. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I can dig
He
that. I
wants to
can
let
dig that.
everybody know he's with the fam at Soulstice Lounge Radio.
That's right.
Yeah,
What's
I'm
going on,
saying.
Big Swan?
Everything's good. How's the family?
So far, so good, yo.
Great.
So far, so good. Ain't nobody crying about nothing, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Well, I'd like to thank y'all for having me. It's great to be here with the fam. To just sit here and enjoy the vibes and the love.
That's what's up. We do have that, don't we?
You do.
One of the most important things to have is love.
Well, you know what? If we ain't got nothing else, we sure got some love over here. You
Yes,
know what I'm
indeed.
saying?
Yes.
We may have differences of opinions.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Different ideologies, some of us.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day,
It's an amazing thing.
it is an amazing thing. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you just got to learn how to walk. You know? Now, I'm not saying put blinders on and walk, all right? You got to be aware of what's around you, what's behind you. Sometimes it's hard to pick up on what's in front of you, but you got to have your eyes open. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? For real, for real. Because what you are today, you may not be tomorrow. You know what I mean? And what you are today, where you are today, you may not be tomorrow.
Hey, now.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I hope and pray that everybody grow. I hope and pray that everybody finds the way. You know what I mean?
I know what
and I give all praise to the Most High for
Indeed.
making this day for us.
Yes.
You know what I mean? This day was given us. Yo, we utilize it to the best of our ability. We could have did a whole lot better.
Sure.
But you know what? Sometimes we just be dropping the ball. You know, every time I pass the ball, you know what I'm saying? You seem to be missing the ball, brother. What's going on?
You know.
Didn't you catch that? What's going on? Where you at, brother? Where you at?
Yeah.
But we had a good day, yo.
Yeah.
How was yours,
Swann,
yo?
yeah, what's
Did
going
you
on
do?
with you
Hey, yo,
today?
brother Swann, what's going on? You still doing your thing, right?
I am.
I'm sorry. What thing are you doing?
Oh wow. Oh wow.
I'm just saying. You know, y'all don't understand. See, I know these gentlemen, and Swann does a lot of things.
Oh
You
yes,
understand?
he's like Tommy from Off of Martin.
I am.
You know what?
At this time, I need to keep it on wraps as far
Oh,
as
what you
I'm
doing? You know what? You so 007. It's all right,
But in
though.
a good way.
It's all
you
right,
know?
though.
I still feel like I do things to make sure that people sleep at night.
I appreciate
I'm
that.
pushing on with that one. You know?
Okay.
See now, I'm not gonna touch that.
Okay.
All right, because
Leave
I
it
just have.
alone.
All I'm saying was, I was out last night, and a drone flew over my head.
Wow.
And I'm talking about like no more than 30 feet high above, and I'm like, what? And it was flashing blue and red.
Yeah.
Yo.
They're like.
So did you wave at it? And
Did
say,
I wave at it?
How are you doing?
I jumped back into the car, yo, like, oh no, you know, I know they catch.
You are such.
I know they watching me, but no, you know what? We got to get this thing over. We ain't gonna take it no further. We thank y'all for tuning in, for
Indeed,
listening
we
in.
thank you so
we thank
much.
Krystal for coming in, blessing us with that
Thank
piece.
you.
You know what I
Thank you,
mean?
Krystal.
Yo, we grateful to have the family up in here, the Black Swann,
Yes.
Louisville Phil,
Louisville
the
Phil,
Slugger.
the Slugger.
You know what I'm saying?
I believe he'll knock him out.
And I am truly, truly grateful
Yes.
to be with this woman that I'm with right here. Blackjack, you my thing. And this Soulstice Lounge thing, this
Yes.
our thing.
All right.
And when it's our thing, it's a family thing. That's why you always got all these niggas up in here. You know what I'm saying?
He's saying that for a purpose, y'all. Y'all don't understand the behind, but
I say this because I think it's important that folks walk together. I think it's important that we show appreciation, love, compassion, learn to live and eat together. Because I'm going to tell you right now, people, for real, we ain't going to pull nothing together when you can't even live together. You know what I'm saying? In other words, you need to knock on the door and find out who your neighbor is.
well, you better. You know
All
what I'm
right.
saying?
So let's keep that thing in motion. We're going to get up out of here. We're going to end this show with a young lady by the name of Zuri Wilson.
Okay.
All right. And this piece is called She Be. This is Soulstice Lounge
Radio.
And we thank y'all for tuning in.
Thank you so much, y'all. Have a good day, night, whatever. Have it good and do it well.
Peace.
The beautiful sun shining so seductively, sashaying throughout God's green earth. The round belly with back pains on rainy days, swollen ankles and enlarged nose, morning sickness, cravings that aren't ordinary, yet she is married. 9 months of a transformation she gives birth. Skinny thin, plump thick, fat round, flat chest, mini breasts, full boobs, triple D or larger. High school dropout, graduate of a technical college, bachelor's degree, master's degree, doctorate degree or smarter. Teenage mom, mid-20s, mid-30s, even mid-40s. Peace goddess, peace queen, peace mom, or even peace short age. Raised by single parent, mommy and daddy, daddy there yet daddy not there. fatherless. Nevertheless, it takes a village to raise a family. Strong, empowered, self-motivated, goal-oriented, or weak, naive, unappreciated. She be raped, mentally abused. She becomes a prostitute because she believes she is hated. She be no self-esteem, unattractive, sad, yet she can be confident, beautiful, and joyful. She be joyous because she met God. She learns to love self, now she knows how to love others. Prioritized, she has nothing to hide. Purified, she pacifies self.